Here's some simple and easy to follow exercises that you can do daily just sitting in a chair. Remember, some of these exercises can also be used, say, on an airplane to keep your circulation going when you're sitting for long periods of time. So take it at your own pace. Let's go ahead and have some fun and be really on top of our own personal fitness level and taking it at our own pace. So if anything is too much, stop, take a break, and then start again. So here we go. Just have some nice shoes on. We're sitting back in a nice comfortable chair. We're gonna work on that posture. Now for some of us, just keeping these shoulders back and our abdominals pulled in is exercise enough. You're gonna feel that right now. So we're gonna sit nice and tall here in your chair. We're gonna start off with our feet. Have the ankles directly under our knees, completely perpendicular with the floor, and you're going to lift the toes up and down. Now, if you haven't done this exercise before, it might be quite difficult to bring those toes up and down. That's okay. Take a break whenever you need to. Again, we're thinking of great posture. Hands can be on this chair to help you sit as tall as possible. If you'd like, you can sit back in the chair, but I would prefer you to be straight up rather than leaning back. Abdominals pulled in, so we're getting some exercise with that. Just up and down. Feeling these shins working through here. Slowly up and down. Now let's take it on the toes and slowly down. Breathing, thinking of heart forward on this, shoulders back. A lot to think about, right? We're always elongating the area between our shoulders and our earlobes. So sometimes as we start concentrating, these can creep up. And we want to keep these down. Again, just like the rearview mirror, when you learn to drive a car, at least when I learned to drive, I'm 63 now, that was a long time ago, but every 3 seconds, you're supposed to be checking that rearview mirror. Every 3 seconds, I want you coming again to those abdominals and pulling this in and sitting with those shoulders back. Nice. All right, now back and forth, one at a time. Now this seems simple to start off with, right? We're starting out slow from the bottom and we're working our way up. So back and forth. Nice. Now you're going to take an extension with your right leg holding here, and it can be just down low here and slowly down and coming up and down. See how controlled you are, nice and slow, avoiding any sharp locking of the joint because we're going to be nice to the knees in this leg extension. That's it. And breathing. We want to exhale on the most difficult part of the exercise, which would be out. And inhale down, exhale, and inhale through the nose. Let's do the other side. And inhale. That's it. Tall. If you need to stop and rest for a second, that's all right. I know my mom's doing this one, Mom. Take it at your own pace, but every time you do this exercise, each day you're going to get a little stronger. So hang in there. Up and down and up and down. Awesome. Next one. Now this one, we're going to really be incorporating these low abs. So only lift as high as you can. Remember, each time you do this exercise, you'll be able to increase it a little bit more. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Slow down and slow down. Even if you only lift this an inch, that's fine. You're working this muscle. Feel this? Good. And we're avoiding leaning back to do it. Up and down. If you need to hold onto your chair, go ahead. Slow up, slow down. Other side. Maybe one leg is a little easier than the other. Many times, if you're right-handed, your right leg will be a little stronger than your left. So be aware of that to give the weaker side a little extra love on that. Again, up and down and up and down. All right. Next, you're going to have a pillow. So I'm going to grab one real quick. Here we go. Here's one. I'm going to grab this one right here. Okay, we're going to work our inner thighs. So take a pillow I'll give you a second to go grab one. Now, again, nice and tall. You're gonna squeeze that. Your feet are gonna be together and you're gonna squeeze that, squeeze. That's it. Low abs tight. 6, 7, 8, and release. Deep breath in again and squeeze in. Now we want to avoid holding our breath. You're breathing as you're pulling these knees in really tight, feeling those inner thighs, low abs, and release. Now, it may have been a long time since you've done an exercise like this where you've worked your inner thighs, so take a break if you need to. If you can't hold it for the full 8 counts, that's fine. And release. One more, squeeze it in. Wow, I feel that. I feel those inner thighs. Work that. And release. Nice. That was 4 sets of 8. Now we're going to pulse it for 8. Squeeze in 1, 2, sit tall, 3. My friend Jenny, I know you're doing this. Jenny, good job. Squeeze, 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 and release. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and grab our hand weights or cans that you can use, or water bottles, or nothing at all. I'll give you a second to go grab those. All right, grab some black beans here. If you have dumbbells, fine. Let's again sit up. We have to have great form, even with light weights. So what I want you to do right now, we're gonna start down to our sides, and we're just gonna give it up like this and down. If you wanna come closer to the end of your chair so you don't hit the chair, that's fine. But remember, nice to those joints. We're working on this mobility here. Nice and slow, avoiding ever jarring the joint. It's slow, that elbow, nice. I'm going to show modifications for those of you who have any shoulder issues, and come on down. Now let's bring this up. Now if you're able to get this arm up over your head, you're going to bring it toward the temple and down, and the temple and down. Good job. Now if you can't bring it all the way up, just bring it to here. You take it at your own pace. Getting that range of motion. Let's go to the other arm. Again, if you can't bring it all the way up, that's fine. You take it to where you feel comfortable. This is great for those of you who are just starting out, or you can do this every day, it doesn't matter. Starting or making this part of your daily routine. Take it out into 2 90-degree angles, and we're going to bring it in and squeeze it out and come down to here. Bring it up again, squeeze it in, bring it out, and come on down. Now, if it gets too much, put those cans down and still working through that range of motion. Up, squeeze in, out, abs in tight, heart is forward. Give me 2 more. Up, and notice how we bring those elbows into the waist and these arms are parallel with the floor. In, out, and come on down. Nice. Now, the right arm up and the left arm up. And I'm not bringing it completely down, I'm bringing it almost down to where it stays engaged. Only as high as just right before the shoulder. And taking it up, down. You got it. When I was looking down the first time, my first one went way too high. See how I need to keep it down here? Now both arms, here we go. And down. Put those cans down if you need to. There you go. Elbows slightly bent. Nice. Now let's get a lateral move here. I'm on the edge of my chair, but my legs are still staying nice and perpendicular, and my knees, notice how they're right out of my hips, so I'm not veered out or knees coming in. We're right in here. Lateral raise up and down. Now starting out, you may not want to use anything at all. We make sure that that trapezius is pushed down. We're elongating the area between the earlobes and the shoulders, so keeping that down. Mom, if you need to put the cans down, go ahead. And then when you feel like you've had a little bit of a break, pick them back up again. Nice. Excellent. Let's work the back of our arms now. So let's come and turn our body to the side of our chair. We're going to lean over just a little bit. And with our left arm, we're going to take it out and in and out and in. Working that slow and controlled. Ooh, keeping these shoulders parallel with our legs. And out. You got it. Feeling the back of that arm. There you go. Now bring it out there and hold it out. Pulse it. 2, and I'm not worried about how high it is. I want to feel it in the tricep, the back of that arm. Nice. And come on down. Let's go to the other side. We're right in here. Shoulders square. We're just going to bend over a little bit. Elbow up. Taking it out and in. Easy at any time. You may put your cans or your weights down. We keep that wrist from flicking out. We want to avoid that. Nice and controlled. And bring it out there. Hold it up, up, up. Keep that engaged the entire time. You feel that can in your hand. And down. Very good. Whew. All right. Good. Put those cans down. Now we want to work these hips. So let's come on, turning over to your left side. You're going to track, your feet are here, you're going to track the leg out and in, working this hip joint. Just kind of let that toe drag on the floor. Over, that's it. Over, feel that through that hip, strengthening that. Give me 4 more. Let's do 12. Keeping that body nice and tight. And let's go over to the other side. This time using our right leg. Here we go. Getting those shoulders back. And here one can be on your chair if you'd like. Open, track that toe. Keeping that knee right over that ankle. Next exercise after this, we're going to be doing a chair squat. Let it slide. You'll feel your abdominals as well as this hip. And 4 more. 4, keeping this knee still. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now, being able to get up and out of a chair or off the sofa is so important. It's a skill we want to be able to keep. So let's work on these chair squats. So if you are new to this, you're gonna grab a pillow and I'm gonna have you put this on your chair like this. Then it makes it not so low that you have to go to get down into your chair. So we'll start off with this pillow. See how this makes me up higher? My knees are out of my hips. My ankles are right here. So we don't want to kick this in. Now the important thing that you want to make sure is on the way up, that these knees track right where they are here. They're not going to come in or out. They stay here on the way up, and the knees stay here on the way out. So if you like, you can use your chair if you have handles on your chair. But what you're going to do is pull those abs in tight. You're going to lean forward. You're going to drive your weight into your heels, and you're going to slowly come up and slowly get that booty back and come on down. Slowly up. I might be cutting my head off on this. I'm not for sure. If I am, deal with me. I'm so sorry. And come on down. Now I can take that chair out if the pillow off, and come in here and up and down real slow and up, keeping those ankles right here. The knees stay still. They stay here on the way up. They stay here on the way down, and up. That's it. Woo! Now, if this is too fast for you, you take it at your own pace, maybe just 1 or 2, and then stop and rest if this is new for you. And taking it down. Now, believe it or not, you may be sore tomorrow if we're working muscles you haven't used before. Let's get a little bit of stretching going on, okay? We're gonna start off at the top with the arms. You're going to take this arm across and gently stretch that, holding that, keeping this opposite shoulder right here, the right shoulder down. Let's bring this left arm across, wherever your flexibility is. Really important to work that range of motion through our shoulders, push down, take it up, pull it around and down, bring those shoulder blades together. So we come around like this and up and around and down. Awesome. Now thinking about that upper back again, press out, work that, strengthening that upper back. Now same thing, but arms back here like this, back shoulder blades together. Nice. And come on down. Let's go ahead and take our right arm over and reach up and out, stretch. Awesome. Let's get to the other side and stretch. Fantastic. Okay, let's stretch these legs a little bit. That right leg slightly bent, and just get to the edge of your chair and fold over a little bit. You won't need to fold over much at all, but you're gonna feel that. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And come on up. Give me a little flex on that foot. Knee is slightly bent, and take those hips over and just breathe into that stretch. It's a real gentle stretch. Remember, if your leg starts shaking a little bit, that's the Golgi tendon telling you you're doing a little overdoing. So just back off that stretch a little bit. Nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're on the edge of our chair. You're gonna pull back and put the arms back on the chair here and reach that chest up. Think of pulling that up. You're gonna feel a stretch through your abdominals and through your hip flexors. Hold that. And last thing, we need these head flexibility here next to be able to drive and do those lane changes. So let's go ahead and take our head over to the right. We're gonna look up. Now slowly look down to that right shoulder. Come down through the sternum, other shoulder, and up. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. If you haven't worked your flexibility through your neck and shoulders, this may be difficult, so take it at your own pace. Down again, forward, over, up, and again down and forward. Hold it here, center. Come on up, put that chin back, shoulders here, and give me one last deep breath in, and exhale out. Fantastic work. You can do this one daily, and keep checking for my chair workouts and balance exercises to keep us fit to do the activities of daily living that we love. Until next time, bye-bye.